everyone, it's my brother Janming again. What about this time? Where did I come to the border? When you see this road, you will know that I am coming to Japan in Japanese characters. I will go to a place called Ise, Mie Prefecture, Japan, opposite Mingoya, and on the right of Osaka. I have already driven my car. I want to stay tonight, so what about coming from Osaka? It takes about 3.5 hours, and it takes about 2 hours to get up and down the Mingu nearby. I came to Osaka. So, it's incredibly far away, such a distant place. What exactly did I do there so far from everything? This was before Japan.
Well, if you've seen me.
What are the 12 most important IPO brands? In fact, there is a brand called MIKIMOTO. In fact, there is a brand called Pearl Island, which belongs to MIKIMOTO. Why is it so close to Bird Talk? It's almost my aunt's life. What is Yishi famous about? Yishi is famous except Yishi. Hai Lao, apart from lobsters, is pearls. Pearls are all natural, but if they are natural, they mean that everyone does what they do, and what they do is fake.
Pearls are so scared, but...
It's natural, but what's it? In fact, they are all artificial, that is, they are farmed. Farming doesn't mean that they are not natural. First, you raise cows. I don't want to call them. If they are cows, they are not natural cows. They are all natural, but it's already known.
As for the department, it can be before.
What about those? If you are lucky enough to enter a grain of sand and fall into an alley, it will turn into a natural pearl. But if you don't tie it at home, you will just put the grain away artificially, and then it will turn into a pearl after a few days of medicine post. As for Japan, it is so famous that some people call it Japanese pigs. If you have heard of it, maybe some people are pink. The silver marks and earth colors are so beautiful. I don't know what kind of goddess they are. I don't know if they have a certificate. This time I'll be driving the car to explore and visit a Mikim Mobile. There's also a Pearl Museum there, so I'll stroll with everyone to enjoy it. After a long 3.5 hours of driving, I finally reached this destination, rich with birds and marine life. The sea looks absolutely breathtaking.
When I saw some ducks, they must be seagulls. Where's the car? You can't go directly to an island.
Let's continue the first.
First of all, there is such a big parking. In fact, you have to travel by train to take a truck. There's a railway station. You want a railway station? It's also close that you can walk there, but it's about 500 meters away to park because it's more convenient. Shenzhen is good, lucky. The weather is good today. This Mikimoto, this degree, invented and manufactured artificially cultured pearls, so we all brought this island with us. There are many tourism businesses. Even if it is like the opposite side, there are some pearl tubes and many places to eat. There are so many tourists, but I don't know how many months I've been at home because of it. As for my family, it's March, the weather is freezing, and it's a holiday. Today is Wednesday, so there are not too many tourists, so click on it. The water is not tight clean. How many sightseeing boats travel like this? Thousands of dollars like this.
I don't know Japanese very well, huh?
Mini model Pearl Island.
It's you, Mikimo. Lajong wants to buy flying. Lens will be buy, but 2 other than trip.
However, the audio system allows remote control in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, as per Google's insights, he expressed his gratitude for learning about the initial illumination in life, which remarkably comes with a cost.
It costs more than 3,000 yen. It's behind a flyover to give a lecture.
Then you will reach the Wikimoto.
Iceland.
Along the way, look, right?
What about the American case?
I have seen a lot of shopping malls and places where you can eat. It's better to have some shoe rows. They should be tied to raise pearl milk and strong objects. Okay, let's go to the past, and let's pass by the same burial.
I'll see you when the bridge is built. On an island, is there a Japanese flag? There is a Chinese flag. Explain what's going on in China. Because I spend a lot, do I spend everyone?
Tracks, so there is a national kitchen, really something.
But how much do you think?
Interesting, so I'll give you a look at the decoration at the entrance. It's still up and down, and it has a super and contemporary flavour. It proves that there is a history of ups and downs every time, but it is not about sleeping well. Let's explain the old and old things. See, welcome. What's the original way? I haven't seen any tourists, but there is someone in front of me. Some staff came to look at the garden design. The trees are so beautifully cut. It seems that they have arrived. Pearl Island has a history of more than 100 years. Right about staying on the Pearl Island. Okay, I saw it. There is another one called the Pearl Museum. Along the way, there is a good wind. The wind is sunny. Right about it. Many people ask how to raise pearls. In fact, are pearls really natural? Is it breeding? In fact, I wrote the acquire of raising pearls myself. Hey, I saw friends and bamboos in the distance, but I didn't see any tourists. That is, This place is really relatively remote. Yes, maybe some Japanese and locals will come here. If they are some tourists, they are really far away. If you don't rent a car and just take such a long junior, you really have to love pearls, or you can come here first if you have leisure. It's easy to go in and have a look at the Pearl Museum. There are two figures, just talk about the founder. Hey, it's the founder. The pearl. This is the original pearl sample. Ah, wow, it's sharp and sharp, so there is a one-to-one human shape that can be turned over. Let's start looking at some pearl cultivation. There is a good explanation. This is different from pearls. The shell is big and thin. Where's acquire pearl? I saw that the cover is relatively thin, so acquire the pearl. Naturally, the size can't be too big. The shell is limited, so it can't be done with the pearl. It's like Nanyang pig is so big, and there is a map on it, which is very good. Let me tell you how to listen to it. It's an acquire pearl, where it is located and where it is distributed. In fact, for the gold and pearl people, it's really a good one. The knowledge of evil protection has something to say. What is the location of some black pearls? For example, the Philippines, Tahiti, the cause. If you bury it in the black pearl, it will turn into what kind of marine life are there in the black pearl. There is a different distribution of pearls in breeding farms. Japan is here. There are also some golden pearls. Wow, they are so huge that they are bigger than my hand. They are so big. They are so proud of them. There are so many buildings. In fact, if you use pearls to make such a big site, you can naturally have some big pearl tumors. If everyone who knows me knows that I used to be so patient and scared my 10-year-old boy. I have been to some garment manufacturing groups once, and it is a building purchase factory. There are a few buildings and it is so expensive. The explanation of the company's shadow attack is like abalone, which is delicious in Leeson's place. Just write about abalone in Epilon, haha, there are some of them. They are freshwater pearls. You start to see some effective things. Wow, they are too academic. They are really like a museum. Take a look at pearls, pearl muscles, internal organs and digestive tracts. I usually eat some belts. What is the location? What is the good place? What is the natural pearl? Natural pearl is not a pearl. It is really natural, normal and very expensive. Natural pearl has changed to two ladies, so they should tie their favorite pearls. If they don't come here every month, okay. Let's continue, let's see and do something. Just like Micah's surgery, he wiped a stick and put it into a thin round pearl candy, and then it fell into a pearl candy. What happened after that? It's equivalent to putting one grain down when the time comes. It may not be a round object, it may be a sand object. If the round object is put in it, there will be pearls for a few days. Let me start playing with it first. Just tie a few thin ones next to it and then use them. The tradition is to press open a candy and then put it in. Remember that there are some pearl candy in this museum. It's so good for you to hold your hands and play with it. It's Mikimoto and some girls. They are all cultured pearls. They are put in a basket and then they are put in a pearl. The price is so high that they are fried. After they are turned over, they will be cleaned by a machine. There are also some for people to punch in. You know, there are some fake shells on the side. Wait for you to punch in at this position. You can take it to punch in. I'll punch in the card first. I'll bounce it off and get an oyster shell first. Ah, there are some. The location is from November to January, so it's a good time to pick this pearl. Exhibit 1, do not touch. I wrote do not touch because touch. Actually, do not touch. Actually, it doesn't mean to surprise you. What's actually a surprise? I'm shocked you to lose your hands. Ah, these are pearls. Hey pearls, this is a pearl. I'm trying to tell you something to listen to. The machine cleans it, just like a washing machine. It washes Japanese acquire pearls. It's so beautiful. One pearl and one muxia. Of course, the diameter of 11 mm is a big grain. For acquires, there are so many acquires. There are so few acquires. In mainland China, most acquires are 89, 90 and so on. The bigger the grain, the more expensive it is. When you see the pearl skin on the right hand, how thick it is. When you see the pyramid system, it's actually a little about the pearl, how hard it is to find high quality pearl systems. In fact, 50% of them are cultivated during the breeding period. The next side is dead. There are 5% in 50% which belong to some shapes. 17% of them are not beautiful. It's hard to know what kind of pearls are. If you tie them well, you will get 28% of them. It's best to call them flower pigs. If you get a percentage, it's about tying 100 clams tightly. That is, you can get a candy and you can become a flower pig. My name is Huaju. I really wear beautiful pearls. Elf flower beads are also so expensive. In fact, the price of pearls in the nearby row has risen so much, but all of them have fallen back a little. But why is it so expensive? In fact, The rise was due to Japan before. Many pearls died on the farms for no reason, so it was all due to speculation. Okay, let's continue to look at some beautiful pearls. Let's introduce them, some pearl skins and colors. Tie them beautiful first. If you pass this degree, you will see some pearl colors. Some. CD, compare it so you can see the beautiful pearl color. The One Chai Museum is really good, and it's really good for people to come. Slowly, it's time to enter a real talk about jewelry and pearls. Let's talk about it first. All scientists may like it when they come to Italian scientific researchers. Okay, but at home, what does it mean to call it a regular meeting? In fact, every year after the pearls are sold, there are some real buyers who come here to pick pearls. This is called first-hand buying pearls. After that, I always buy pearls. Well, if you see them all, it's a jewelry exhibition. If you see that you use this orange to shovel pearls, it seems that I have a diamond orange. If you wear a big orange, you should be more careful with pearls because diamonds are hard and pearls are so soft that they are so hard that they are 2.5. So careful. Do you remember this machine before? I have a YouTube which talks about playing a pig village hole and being a suspected bad guy. If you are interested, you can go over and have a look. This one is all about words for you to listen to. Okay, there is this one. Diamond West. Do you remember that I had one before? YouTube talks about Diamond West, and the one is called Diamond West. The situation is so good, but you have to be careful. Pearls are so soft, so be careful. But you may not know how to use plastic for ordinary consumers. How fast is it to use plastic? I am really professional and love to choose pearls of different quality, and the color and size are so short. These pearls are so good. There are some fake pearls for you to try out in different sizes. You can wear them like this. What's the fun in looking beautiful? Actually, you can wear a chain like this. It's a pearl orange. These pearl stalks are fake. Maybe you really use some fans to wear pearls and use dirt. Is it really true? I pointed out the shop in Wellington Street Central. In fact, there is a sister from Chuanju who has the opportunity to come over and wear a pig. What are you doing? It's just a matter of words. Can you tell that one is a real pearl and the other is a fake pearl? It's actually very simple. One of the ways to separate pearls is to rub two pearls against each other. If you touch them, just tie them and rub them against each other to make you feel good. If it's a stop letter painting, it's a fake one, but it's really not good to eat fake pearls when they are rubbed so smoothly. You will feel that it is a real pearl. If you have some pearl strands in your house, you might as well give it a try. Two pearls are rubbed against each other. If they are harmoniously tied, it is really so proud. There are so many pearl samples. You will see that you actually don't wear a chain. You can really tie your upper body. You can buy them in strings. If you are jewelry paper, you should see them all day long and look at them again. 2D, eh? Is it beautiful or not? The side is beautiful. Funny quality grading is so good. It's just a pure pearl museum. Well, there should be some different pearls. Hyla beads, contract, brush pearls, freshwater pigs, man pigs. Such words for you to hear. It's different from pearls. Of course, every museum is called Japanese boy, which is a bit attractive. After drinking it, I didn't have anything like Facebook or IG. When I checked in, the Japanese boys had already thought that they already had such an idea, so they checked in. Okay, continue to enter. The Hall of Earth Moving Dreams. Heisei Arts and Crafts Mikimoto Works of Art is a brand that uses pearls to make some works of art. As soon as you enter, you will see it. It uses some pearl shells and some models of pearl to make some different works of art. It's like a stair. It's like Mother Prior to make some stairs and roofs. Pearls are used to make roofs. I see a big pearl on the roof. Well, the largest one is a beautiful work of art. There are some 12 heartbeat objects on the side. There are some videos on the side. Try some serious craftsman spirit. Wow. Open the door. For example, this one is really to make works of art, not to make money, because if it is to make money, it will be sold. It is not to show off. This one is the founder of a MIKIMOTO model. It's called Yuban wood. During the Cultural Revolution, pearls were used to make an earth. The chair was a globe on the side. It was not an ordinary earth chair. It was an earth chair with pearls. How beautiful it was. There is an explanation. Some ways of using pearls to make jewelry. Wow, these are made of gold, so it's rare to sell petals to make a boat. Make some holes and buy some holes to do what? I used to go to Bahrain all the time, just to do jewelry exhibitions. Apart from this place, it may be South America, Central America, Mexico and the Middle East. What about Egypt? Even in China, there are cultured pearls and natural pearls. Back then, in 1908, there were no pearls. Back then, pearls were more expensive and large than diamonds. These pearls are made. A crown is worth a lot, so big, so far, so beautiful, so far away. In fact, if you look at it carefully, it's actually too far. Why is it so far? In terms of nature, it's already very terrible. It's so big. Back then there were some different shapes. This drop-shaped pearl. Zhong has a hanging mouth. It should seem like a hanging mouth grin with a different gem. It's very powerful. At that time, some ancient pearls should not be tied to the top 10 upper body pearls of ancient people. If they weren't tied, they would be really terrible, so we used some pearls and used some golden eels to hang the precious pearls in the house. At that time, the department has already talked about the ancient Romans already using this pearl making jewelry, and also talking about the history of pearls. In those days, some people collected pearls. They were sharp and so beautiful. A few years ago, when I went to Bahrain, there was a pearl museum. They were all almost the same. These were the pearls that were popular in those days. The entrance picture is just a boast. In fact, the first degree is not big, it is all tied in a half circle. It is all about a collection of other pearls. It belongs to MIKIMOTO, so it is a pearl introduction. Wow, it is sharp, a large string of pearls, and the left set is so. It's just like a bird farmer. There are some fine pearls in it. Make such a decoration. It's really a decoration. A few pearls are inlaid to make a carpet or hand towel. It's so beautiful. Can you see the fine grains? Fine grains. In fact, when I was doing exhibitions in Bahrain, there were many locals who really liked natural pearls. Because of this country, they were taught to like natural pearls. But it was the opposite. That is, I won't talk about it. Normally, I would think pearls are natural or not, and I just think big and fine grains are beautiful or not. Ah, this pearl is so beautiful. It must be made of a snake. It looks like a brand. The pearl in the middle is really big. It is sold with some diamond cream. All the way there are talks about pearl design jewelry. This one is a conch pig. There are conch pigs among the big conches. I don't know if you like conch pigs. Some people like it very much. It's orange and pink. It feels so big. Coke arrives first and gets so thin. However, conch pigs are not farmed in the family. Let's talk about some jewelry players who advance again. First, I'll start playing with some coke beads. Wow, how sharp it is. It's so big. I'm so proud. This pearl is like a turtle. It scares the paparazzi. It's surrounded by some pearls. It's so cute. I'm so proud. It tastes like a box. Well, they are all a few. I introduced them back then. Wow, before I talk about it, there are some celebrities. Pearl collections are so sharp. I wear pearls when I grow up. These are all collections of emperors and queens. In 1920, a pearl string was good and lucky. What museum? It's so comfortable to walk, and it's so beautiful to go out. There are not many people all the time, so it's naturally comfortable. There are some statues in the sea. Let's talk about natural pearls first. Let's start talking about the history of cultured pearls. Let's talk about the past history. The origin is wow sharp. This time 2 pearls are poured into the white official and it falls down. When you come and talk about it, it's all about pearl farming celebrities, but if it's normal, unless you like history. Let's get to the bottom of it. If it's not related to it, just lean on it. And that is, it's related to it. Talk about MIKIMOTO Ginza store. The store in Ginza was like this back then. Ginza siding wood. Oh, one head first has a meala and the other? This time, I'll build a 5-story tower with some pearls. I'll make a clock. Use pearls to make a crown. So many people can make a crown. There are some fake props, all of which are used for me to punch in. Hello, hello. How proud and funny. There is some interaction in this museum. It's not so boring, but there are some MIKIMOTO. The design back then was made with cultured pearls to make some different designs, and there are some hair needle objects. What beautiful sharp earrings have fixed sockets. This one is a hanging mouth model. So sharp. This one is called a toilet car with a building. What is it called? A toilet car with a building? I don't even know. Well, arrow means I don't know what it is. Just tie this one. Then there can be 12 great methods. You remember that there are some screws and objects buried in it. It can be done. Maybe it can be done. You can even make some special jewelry styles by playing with your mouth, hanging your mouth, and even making some special jewelry styles. You have a mirror to see the same face as the bottom. 12 jewelry styles that can be used as choker additions. It turns out that choker was already popular before, but it was not a net system. But when it was developed first, there were many different designs. I can imagine that it's actually not a pure word, but a word from home first. I want to hang my mouth. Heart needle, dual purpose earrings and rings. No, even if there were more than a dozen ways to use them back then, they were all designed back then. This book is all in a French style and it is owned by the same owner, so I just carry it out. How thoughtful is it for the use of a museum? What is it really a sharp word for? What does it mean by train of pearl? This one is really Yuben Mu Xinge. This person is called Shizang people Yuben Mu Xingji. I carefully selected a pro main chain by myself. You know, the antiques are not clean, beautiful or not. There must be a behind the story. If there is a behind the story, it means that it is more valuable to sell. Just one piece. Of course, it is every piece. It's so beautiful. The floors are almost tied, or there are very few. The middle grains are so big as cultured pearls. I saw it on the spot. This pearl strand is really beautiful. If I don't talk about it, I think it looks like Nanyang pigs. It's like a choir. It's like I hate good luck. If I wear sharp clothes, let's talk about my contribution to society. In fact, I have funded some universities, funded some, and done good deeds and so on. It's all about this industry. Finally, I finished this museum. After I finish this museum, I can see what there is in the museum. I can't see a stand. But you can go up, just look at the sea and hold pearls every day. There were about 5 or 6 games and there were some physical examinations in the sea and they went to hold pearls and came home. It was tight a few degrees, it was extremely freezing and it was so strong. I have to admire these seagulls. Okay, let me take a look. Do you see a boat? There are white waves. The boat can't shake the wind. It's so strong, but it's about 3 or 4 degrees. After all, it's as far away as a woman. The waves are so big. I hope that there will be a few pearls hanging in the rows behind them, and the shells will be the same as eating pearls, but this is a performance project. I really don't know if there are pearls. I've talked about it first. I've collected pearls from November to January every year. But it's about March. It shouldn't be a good time to harvest pearls, but it's a way to perform. I started to expect them. I fell first. It's really super cold. I hesitated to jump into the sea. It's sharp and cold, but it's me. Well, and the family should jump again in this society, so shouldn't it use this method to stress the traditional system and hold pearls? Because the family knows how to use this method. It is so primitive and efficient, and it is no longer seen in the sea. In one of the seas, I saw that I had already dived into the water. Wow, what a tail mirror. There is a dirty girl who bought some more modern beauty mirrors, which proves that Zhong wants to use a traditional method to show it so that I can see it. I saw a seagull, one of them, the one on the left. I'm already ready to dive into the water as if I'm going to get some kelp. Tonight I came to Baolu to walk the sand. Do you remember that it was already late? In the middle I didn't get enough seabed because I talk about the museum in the museum first. In fact, I should think about it the same way, and I have a blue man at home. I only have kelp. Do you remember holding a lot of kelp? But I think this performance is very interesting because it's diving and watching people swim in winter. Not only is swimming in winter, Zhonghui sneaks into the sea and turns over it. Sincerity is really sufficient. It is a process of burying. Even burying a museum is free. There are 2 reasons it's so sincere. Second, MIKIMOTO is really rich. Wow, Chandler Ocean Wow Girl is up. Do you remember that there is already some kelp in your hand? When you split it off, you tie it to a cotton museum. There are some buried sea diving for you to see. I think if you like pearl friends, I think next time I come to Japan, I think it's worth coming if I have the opportunity. Okay, the performance is over. It's all about turning the boat over. Someone just pulled it over and got on the boat. Everyone applauded. The Japanese were so happy because the performance was really good. Okay, all the boats are gone. It's so strong. It's so windy. After watching it today, I didn't see you. When I saw some people, I started to divide them into 2 batches. I went to the pearl shop. There is a Michi Mood shop here. I just went to the museum and there were 2 groups of people. Everyone should be very happy because it was so strong outside, and everyone started to go into a Mikimoto store and buy it. It's okay, so I'll go in and buy it. Well, there is a room called MIKIMOTO Jewelry Shops. As soon as you enter, you will have the atmosphere of a jewelry store. It is a museum. There are so few people, but in this store there are so many mermaids, so buy some pearls on the right side. So far air is not expensive. There are some pearls on the left side. I don't want to take a picture here, so I don't want to take a picture.
Okay, let's just go out to the Mikimoto shop. Let's go in first. After the swarms of people go in and see the sea, actually it's irrational to rush in. But after I went in and saw the price, I suddenly felt rational. There are a lot of seaweed on this island. It's a lot of Michel soup all the way. It tastes like a degree. waiting for some noodles and soybean soup. It's actually a good sightseeing attraction to live along this island. Tuxian Hailu is a boat boy. Wow, there is really a marked boat living along this island. Go on, in fact, I will go to a memorial hall called MIKIMOTO. It should be the same. I should just commemorate it. I have made Japan's contribution to this jewelry leaf. It's it.
Yumoto and Yoshi Memorial Hall signifies the importance of names, blending fortune and heritage.
An exploration of fortune and heritage.
Wow, I immediately saw this friend to commemorate it. I have used it before. There are some calligraphy. It's so sharp. It's Tsukimoto. Just like my Her Majesty the Queen, Zhongyu Chao, and the Heavenly King were so sharp, and Zhongyu Duju Luchuli all belong to the same. I've used it as a fan. I've been using it for my hands. It's called the Pearl King. It's so sharp for more than 25 years. I'm talking about this Axingji. I'm going all over the world when I'm talking about it.
Different places travel. I promote Pearl Japan, that is Thai different places. The Middle East is different countries. Europe and the United States are so sharp. So many years ago, Perth Rotten was sharp in New York. In 1916, there was already a branch in Shanghai. In 1916, it was sharp and good.
Many differences, but some good rhinoceros.
It's beneficial for people to take photos. So you can look at a lot of photos from past historical times, just like how rich you are, how hard you are. All of them are princes, concubines, that is, they all lost. So scared, so sharp. Look at the following. The Mickey motorcycle was installed at the Pacific Expo's Overseas Leap Expo. It depends on me to remember. If I remember wrong, it depends on this expo hall. I successfully produced this cultured Japanese cultured pearl into this world. It's so sharp. What am I?
Good to know.
History is not related. It is not related to the words. It is very familiar. If you are interested, please check it out online.
But when I came to this museum, I thought it was a more troublesome place to go to. Why would fewer people go to this place? It's because it's actually nearby. Because it's nearby, I rarely come here normally because I don't like pearls. This is my grandmother. I've tried it, so fewer people come.
Ah, you wouldn't.
To eat lobsters, because these lobsters are not really delicious and thin. The conch of the world is at the bottom of the water, so it is like to raise pearls. This makes it more challenging, reflecting why fewer visitors tend to arrive.
So hopeful?
I hope I can shoot this film and watch it. Okay, it's so quick to make a circle. It's really nice. The weather is really fine today. It's so rare that this one is still a typical example. I see a Japanese pavilion all day. I saw a worker digging this island quickly. It's so fast. If you don't look at some cans, you can do it quickly. Actually, I thought about it for 10 minutes and I've already gone around in circles, but I'm just looking at the exhibition management and souvenirs. Actually, it's been 0 minutes.
It's done, so I think it's so interesting to see how much it's worth seeing. If you are making jewellery, I think you may not be able to make jewellery, then you are interested in it, which means I think it's because you do it. If you want to like it, then you do it well first, then you like jewellery, and then you are just using a tool to make money. I don't think it's right, and you won't do it well. I'm talking nonsense again, so I think if you really make jewellery and really like jewellery, I think you need to come here to learn more about it, get to know the same person with the surname buried Chow, and you need to walk in a circle. Complete this Mikimoto is called Mikimoto Pearl Island Trip. Okay, I've all gone here on YouTube. I drove 3 minutes from Osaka to shoot this YouTube for everyone to see. If you've seen it, don't even hesitate to press a like and leave a comment. Encourage my little brother, let me show me my brother. This is the ground floor shop on the ground floor of number 14 Wellington Street Central. If you have any diamond questions, want to ask me or need anything, please feel free to contact me. If you like this YouTube, I hope you like, subscribe, share. Bye.